What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another video. And I've got some very interesting Browns free agency news to talk about, as according to Ian Rappaport, and I quote, the Browns are hosting free agent pass rusher Jadaveon Clowney on a visit per the wire. They tried to sign him a few times. Now we'll get a first look at him and how his knee has come around. Now, as you guys may or may not know by now, last year the Browns were really interested in Jadaveon Clowney. And in fact, from what I heard, the Browns actually offered him the most money out of all the teams who were interested in him last year. And yet this dude still chose to go somewhere else. And of course, he went to the Titans. And you want to know how he did? Well, here's how he did. Okay, 8 games, 8 starts. Of course, he got hurt. No surprise there. He's had injury issues pretty much his whole career. But in terms of how many sacks did he get? Guess how many sacks he got last year? I'll wait. Guess how many sacks Jadaveon Clowney got last year? All right. You guessed. Well, Jadaveon Clowney in 2020 had 0 sacks last year. Yeah. You and I, you the viewer and I, had as many sacks as Jadaveon Clowney did last year. Isn't that crazy? And look how much money he was being paid. You know? Now, if he had come here, who's to say he probably gets a couple? But at least he would have got a couple sacks here. Although he probably would have gotten hurt. Yeah, he's had an issue of staying healthy. I mean, you look at how many games he's played, every season. I mean, 2014, only played in 2 games. 2015, 13 games. 2016, 14. He did start every game that year, though. 2017, he actually started and played in every single game. So there's that. And then 2018, missed 1 game. 2019, played in 13 games. And then last season, played in 8 games. So it's kind of like a roller coaster. It goes up, and then it goes down. Now, if he were to come here, of course, he wouldn't really have to play a whole lot of snaps because you look at who would be behind him. Most likely Takk McKinley. Yeah, that's a pretty good backup, I'd say. Takk. You have Jadaveon to go along with Miles. Curtis Weaver, who we practically stole from the Dolphins. And then you look at the interior D-line. Damn. You got Malik Jackson, who we just signed. You got Andrew Billings, who's coming back. Of course, he opted out last year, so he's still here, I think, for another year. And then, of course, you got Sheldon Richardson and Jordan Elliott. So I'd say our front 4 is nasty. And then you look at our secondary, and our secondary is freaking lit. So our pass rush should be able to get to the quarterback, knowing that our secondary has the capability of completely locking down the airspace, in the stadium. So, yeah, don't really expect quarterbacks to be throwing all over us, because if they do, well, don't be surprised if Denzel Ward / Greedy / Troy Hill or, Ronnie or Delpit or John Johnson pick them off and possibly take it to the house. Imagine being an opposing quarterback, looking at our front 4, knowing that you're probably going to have about 2, maybe 3 seconds at most to get rid of the ball, and knowing that you got to somehow get it to your receivers, who are guarded by Denzel Ward, Greedy Williams, Troy Hill. Your tight end's probably going to be guarded by Malcolm Smith. And then, of course, you got the safeties in the deep secondary lurking as well. All I'm going to say to that is have fun. Now, you look at, the rest of Jadaveon Clowney's stats and everything, and overall, aside from, 2019 and 2020, he's been pretty good. When he was with Houston, he was fantastic alongside J.J. Watt. He had 4.5 sacks in 2015. He played in 13 games, started 9. 2016, played in 14 games, started 14, had 6 sacks. 2017, like I said, started and played in every game, 9.5 sacks. How about that? Arguably his best year career-wise. 2018, played in 15 games, started 14, 9 sacks, and then he fell off. Went to Seattle, 3 sacks in 13 games, 11 starts, and then, this past season happened. 8 games, 8 starts, no sacks. He only mustered 19 combined tackles, too. Yeesh. So, the way I see it, I think for the right price, he could come here and ball out, probably secure the bag with another team or maybe with us. If he balls out with us, that'd be cool. Keep him around, maybe 2-year deal, whatever. Knowing Andrew Berry, he would definitely make it work. And I would love to bring in Jadaveon Clowney because a healthy Jadaveon Clowney is nasty. And he would make this pass rush just downright insane to go along with our already insane secondary. And, you add Jadaveon Clowney, that would just put essentially a cherry on top to this offseason. And then, of course, all we need to do is maybe add another corner and boom, we're all set. And then it's like, okay, time for the draft. But we'll see what else Andrew Berry has in store. I mean, I haven't heard anything else about this visit. No contract was offered, but I bet the Browns and Clowney's agent will stay in touch, and maybe we see a deal come to fruition in a couple days or a couple weeks or whatever, maybe even tomorrow, who knows? But we'll see what happens. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, everybody. Be sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Of course, I'm on the road to 2,000 subscribers. And, NBA trade deadline's tomorrow. If the Cavs make any moves, which knowing Kobe Altman, he'll probably pull something random out of his butt. Not trying to swear too much on this channel. But knowing Kobe Altman, he'll pull something crazy out of nowhere, and it'll make Cavs Twitter go nuts. So we'll see what happens. But with that being said, if the Cavs do make any moves, I'll make a video talking about it, what we get, what we gave up, and what this team looks like. But with that being said, guys, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Browns. Shout out to my Dog Pound brothers as always. Love y'all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, possibly. Until then, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out.